how did you first get into it? Did you go to a local arcade near you?
Yes, I went to my local minicab station at the time, and Chippy, they had Street Fighter 1 arcade, Street Fighter 1 actually, so from the very, very beginning. And started playing there. Obviously it was just a casual thing back then, it wasn't very competitive, it didn't matter whether you won or lost, it was just all about having fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's how it began. Well, basically at one stage, a few companies got together and decided they'd do a big promotion for, I don't know, a new venue or a new Street Fighter coming out. Maybe, Capcom publisher wanted to promote their new iteration, so they decided to hold a big tournament and got sponsors involved. I think the first tournament I entered for Street Fighter was for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo in 1994, and that was held in the London Trocadero, which is still, around today. And that was sponsored by Kiss FM, as far as I remember. So yeah, way back when. And that was my first ever big Street Fighter 2 tournament.
Right, and how old were you then?
I was 15 then, so yes.
Okay.
Me and ankle biter.
Oh, that's lovely. But that's anyway, how often did you practice?
In those days, it was just after school or college, and it was just, maybe a couple of hours in the evening on weekdays, and then a bit more than that on weekends. We'd get together with friends. Well, in competitions I've entered around the world, it's been hundreds nowadays. In total, I've won over 450 tournaments worldwide. So I've been around. Not all of the tournament wins are for Street Fighter. Some are for other games as well. But mainly fighting games. And yes, there's times where you have to accept a loss. That's all part of growing. And when I do lose, I try to learn from it as best I can and grow from there. But I think it's always about having a humble mind and don't let the wins get to your head. There's always someone better out there, and it's good to accept it as a hobby and that it's fun. But nowadays you can actually take it to the next level. Like there is a certain professionalism about playing fighting games at a certain level. You get players who actually live from playing games. They actually make a living from doing that. They get signed up with a team and they earn a salary, and this is how they conduct their lives. So I'm actually a professional now. I'm playing for a team called Lowland Lions, and they're a company based in Benelux. And this is the t-shirt I'm wearing now, it's the Lowland Lions t-shirt. You can see, very decorated shirt. But yeah, this is just quite a fortunate thing for me, because it's happened to be something that's just been a childhood hobby that's managed to grow into something a bit more. So it's quite nice for me to be able to do what I like, get enjoyment from that, and get to travel around for it as well.
Whereabouts in the world have you been?
I've been to quite a few places. There are lots of places I haven't been to, of course, but through gaming I've been to most of Europe, obviously France, Spain, Italy, Denmark, Sweden, Holland, Gibraltar, I think, one stage. Not sure why I went there. Scary airport. Anyway, where else? I think actually a few places. Haven't been to Greece yet, so I've got to do that at some point. Poland, been to Poland many times. Been to Japan many times as well. Been to America more than 20 times or so. East and West Coast. Fine. That's the brunt of it, I would say. That's the crux of the country. So there are a few places you get to go here and there, but there aren't. You don't get to stay. You don't get to go very often. It'd be like just a one-off trip. But the other countries I've been to more often. That's why I can remember those and stuff like that. Much easier. So that's. I definitely think that whatever you decide to do, it's always important that you enjoy what you're doing. It's always important that you do what you love doing. Because I think in this world, like in this life, what you can be the best at is what you have a passion for. That passion, that drive will make you good at it. And I think it's really important that I think that's an important point to be stressed when looking for a hobby or an activity or even a profession to take on board. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good way of thinking. Oh, thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
So this is a Super Street Fighter 2, the new challenges. It's the one before Super Turbo. I think the last time I played this was maybe 1994 actually, or 1994 in Surrey Street Market Arcade in Croydon, where the arcade I kind of more or less grew up in. So there's a lot of nostalgia for me here, putting money into this again. I mean, these characters, when you first saw these characters featured here, there were 4. I remember when you could first use the bosses. It was on Champion Edition, which is a few iterations before this one. And that was like a big thing that you can finally use the bosses. So anyway, we're gonna have a go and see how it feels again. I've got an opponent, so we're gonna see how the match goes. I'll play on this side. Press the start button to choose, and then choose a character you like. So I'm Zangief, the wrestler, and he's Chun-Li. So let's see what happens. It's been ages. Can't do any of the moves anymore. Oh dear, that was close though. It was really close. So one more to go. But yeah, it's been ages. I mean, one thing I remember is that depending on the arcade you played in, sometimes the joysticks would feel really different. You wouldn't be able to do certain moves that you were used to where you had played regularly. Oh, there we go, spinning power drive. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, what? Didn't connect. Oh dear. Chase her down. There we go. There. Victor. Oh yeah, that's that, I guess. One game of Super Street Fighter 2. Lots of good memories, But I guess all good things have to come to an end. So with that, I leave you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.